And the Grammy Award-winning band Linkin Park has hired a team of weather experts for their upcoming tour in an effort to keep their fans safe from the threat of severe weather. A live interview with the group's tour manager explains why. We got some pretty cool stories for you.
That we do. We're talking to the tour manager of Linkin Park because they're hiring a meteorologist. And I was saying, if any, big tours need me to be the meteorologist, I'll offer up my skills for you. Well, a group of meteorologists are going to help them out. This is, of course, because of the Indiana stage collapse.
It seems like it might be a preemptive strike after what happened with Sugar Land last year in Indiana during the state fair and the thunderstorm there. So we're going to talk to them coming up this morning. Also, scientists now say...
And, of course, severe weather has been taking its toll, it seems like, on concerts and outdoor festivities.
It certainly has been of late, and a high-profile rock band is making weather information, believe it or not, their opening act.
Linkin Park has hired meteorologists to give them specific storm reports for their concert venue.
Jim Digby is the production manager for the Grammy Award-winning band. He joins us live from Burbank, California this morning. Jim, it is good to talk to you. What led the group to actually decide to hire meteorologists for their tour this go-round?
Well, certainly on the heels of last year's tragic events in Indiana, there's a heightened sense of concern across the industry. And, Linkin Park as a band has always had safety as the first and foremost priority throughout their journey, their 12-year journey. And I went through a severe weather training program at Norman, Oklahoma at the National Weather Center and met the folks at Weather Decision Technologies, and that's how we came to meet and came to move forward.
Jim, very impressive that you went through that training. So at what point are you going to call off a show? Do you guys have guidelines for that right now?
Well, that's the unique structure of what we've been able to do with WDT. We've set up trigger points that we believe are good baseline for the industry. And, lightning 10 miles out, lightning 6 miles out. And there's a decision matrix that we've put in place that will inform us what to do when these triggers are met so that we're not having to make those decisions on the fly when the weather's actually with us.
Jim, it seemed like if we go back to last summer, and we all know what happened at the Indiana State Fair with the Sugar Land concert, it seemed like there was so much confusion at the time as to what was coming. There was a disconnect between the forecasters as the National Weather Service and the people that were actually supposed to make a decision at the fairgrounds itself. Is what you're doing hoping to alleviate any of that at all?
Well, one of the things I learned at the National Weather Center is, when it comes to life safety, weather is not an amateur's job. It's a professional's job. So that's why we've hired this company to look after us. We will have all of these decisions already made long before, when the sky is clear. And when the decision comes, because we've got an alert from Weather Decision Technologies, we'll just take action and get off the stage if that's necessary. We'll evacuate the fans if that's necessary.
And Jim, I don't know if a lot of our viewers know this, but Linkin Park actually has a non-profit to help storm victims. Tell us about that.
That's right. That's Music for Relief. That was formed on the heels of the Banda tsunami. The band felt driven to go ahead and do something about that, and Music for Relief has had a good run now where we're helping victims in Haiti. We're in the Power of the World campaign, putting solar-powered light bulbs in Haiti for people to see after dark. Linkin Park as a band is constantly active in disaster relief.
Well, doing a great thing, we think, this year with their new teaming up with meteorologists. Well, Jim Digby, appreciate your time this morning. Best of luck out there on the tour.
Have a great tour, and thanks for joining us so early, too, by the way. He's in L.A.
Early out there in California, but something very cool from the band.
And Linkin Park, they, tend to have a little fun and perform late, so definitely very early.
Those guys can rock, can they not? Still to come, how